Hi, everybody. Joe Chaffee here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. And I'm going to start off with Hillary in the Pacific, and it is strengthening rapidly. An eye has formed, so it is likely already a hurricane and will probably continue to strengthen rapidly as it moves on this northwest track parallel to the southwest coast of Mexico. You can see the southern tip of the Baja Peninsula. This is going to be a big weather producer, I think, for California, particularly Southern California and westernmost Arizona. The big issue is going to be heavy rains. Here's the forecast track from the Hurricane Center. With top winds at the advisory time earlier today was 70 miles an hour, but this is officially going to be a hurricane very, very shortly, and then it becomes a major hurricane by probably this time tomorrow, as it continues on a northwest and then gradually bends more northwest and north, passing close to the southern tip of the Baja Peninsula by midnight Sunday. And by midnight Monday, the Hurricane Center has it as still as a tropical storm coming ashore in the northernmost part of the Baja Peninsula. Now, with this sort of track, the official track says that landfall will not be in Southern California of the center, but the issue is all this loaded tropical moisture that is being drawn northward, and the orange area that you see in Southern California is 5 to as much as 10 inches of rain. The heaviest rains will be inland and in the mountains, of course, and with the various upslope that occurs in areas. There's going to be even heavier amounts than is being indicated, and that pushes that heavy rain up into the Sierra Nevadas, up to 1 to maybe 3 inches of rain in the western part of Arizona, and up to several inches of rain in parts of southern Nevada. And as we take a look at the models, I have here the upper air, and there's a cutoff low in the upper atmosphere. This is a cold low that is sitting just to the southeast of San Francisco, and it's basically drawing the storm northward into its circulation, and that is just about the near perfect setup to have a tropical cyclone move up very close to the coast. And this is how the upper air features react. That upper low just basically pulls it right up and into Southern California. Now, again, I just want to say, if whether it's tropical or not, it is the rain. And here's how it looks on the surface. I'll just back it up a bit as it bursts onto the scene on the map by Sunday morning. There will probably be some rain already going on in Southern California and Nevada, and then the heaviest rains will probably come Sunday night and Monday as the core of the system moves onshore. So we will be watching this, of course, right through the weekend and updating from time to time for the folks on the West Coast. Meanwhile, let's look at what we expect weather-wise in the eastern part of the United States. And weather systems are moving along. We have a cold front that is approaching the east, and there'll probably be some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we move through late today, tonight, into tomorrow morning. And then the front comes through, and a dry air mass, a nice dry and somewhat cool air mass, will be building into the east for Friday night and Saturday. Dew points will start to fall in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England during the day on Friday, particularly in the afternoon, and then it'll really come in Friday night and Saturday. It should be a nice weekend, nothing but high pressure in the eastern part of the United States. That dry air is actually going to make it pretty far south. Sunday, we're going to start to warm up, although the humidity will only come up slowly. It'll still, I think, be reasonably comfortable. Monday will be the hottest day of this stretch because we have another cold front approaching from the north, so the west wind will likely take temperatures to the upper 80s and low 90s. The front comes through Monday night into Tuesday. Models are not really showing very much in terms of any kind of shower or thunderstorm activity with that. And then we've got a high building in for Tuesday and Wednesday, so the humidity will come down and temperatures will come down as well as the high settles in upstate New York and into New England. Doesn't look like much rain for a change in the Northeast. After the system pulls out today and tomorrow, there might be some lingering showers in northern New England on Saturday, maybe even a convective thunderstorm or two. But for everybody else, it's dry, and it looks to stay dry until maybe later in the week, late in the week, when we have another weather system and cold front that will be approaching. Doesn't look like we're going to get into any kind of heat wave, though, anytime soon. And with respect to severe weather risks, the Storm Prediction Center for today, Thursday, has a marginal risk for the eastern half of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, the Hudson Valley to about New York City, and then on up into the Catskills. Also in parts of southeastern Michigan, Indiana, and much of Indiana and Ohio. And then tomorrow, the risk area shifts to southern and southeastern and central New England, and even parts of northern New England. Although the western part of this would probably be a threat for showers and thunderstorms with isolated severe thunderstorms late tonight into tomorrow morning, with weather conditions slowly improving from west to east. It'll take a little longer for things to improve. It may not be till the end of the day in southeastern New England where the marginal risk does exist. There's no Joe and Joe weather show for tonight. Normally we're on Thursdays, but we're taking today off. And I will be back. Joe's off on Sunday, but I will be back Sunday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So we hope to see you then.